I'm Max. Welcome to Vinyasa Flow. Set your intention today to be completely present. Be present to what is, not what you think your practice should look like, or not what it looked like yesterday, or not where you're going, but just witness what is today. Be a yes to possibilities, because you are either here now or nowhere. And if we take the two words, nowhere, and we move the W over, you are either now, here, or nowhere. I'll let you think about that a minute. So as we move through our practice, set your intention to be present. Come into child's pose. Knees to the outside edges of our mat, toes gently touching. Press your hips back towards your heels and outstretch your arms forehead to the mat. And begin to get comfortable here, connecting and centering to your breath. The breath is the bridge between the mind and the body. Witness your breath. Feel the ground underneath you. Connect to your mat, to your present space. Connect to the ceiling above you, the walls, the width of the walls. Feel the space that you are in. And bring yourself into that space. And then with the lips gently pressed together, inhale deeply through the nose only, completely fill up. And then like you're fogging out a mirror, let it go through the nose only. The resonance in the back of the throat. Ujjayi breathing. Inhale, fill up. Exhale to let go. Let go of whatever is keeping your mind from being present. Last round, make it your best one yet. Inhale deeply. Exhale, let it go. And then make your way into a tabletop position so that the hands, the wrists are stacked underneath the shoulders. We're stacking the bones to protect the joints. Knees are directly underneath the hips. Take a peek at your hands and claw into your mat. That's your down dog hand. And then walk your knees back slightly. Curl your toes under. Exhale. Lift your hips high, heels heavy. Downward facing dog. And then using that beautiful Ujjayi breathing, with each movement, there is a breath. So possibly you inhale up on the toes, exhale, you bend one knee, sink the opposite heel. Inhale, you take it to the other side. And just bring awareness to where you may feel stiff in the body. Maybe you want to bounce the chest down. And then find stillness in your downward facing dog. And then walk your feet to your hands. Separate your feet 2 fist distance apart. Soften your knees, ribs to your thighs. And take opposite hand to opposite elbow and sway in ragdoll. Shake your head yes. Let it go. Be a yes. Be a yes to what is possible. What is possible if you let go and witness what is. And then release your hands down. Heel toe your feet together. Lift your 10 toes and fan them into the earth. Lift the inner arches. And then ground down. Inhale to sweep up. Exhale. Hands to heart center. And then release your hands down. Samastitihi. Bring awareness to your foundation, to your feet. Lift your toes again. Lift the inner arches. outer shins in. Squeeze your thighs full of mind, skin to muscle to bone. Neutral pelvis. Squeeze your shoulders down and back. Soften the mid-back. And as you ground down, you rebound up, crown of the head towards the sky, into your true north alignment. And then bring your hands to your heart center, and we'll take 3 ohms with eyes open or closed to join us together and awaken the nervous system. Down by your sides, Samastitihi. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands come through heart center. Bend your knees, bring your ribs to your thighs. Release your head down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands can be on the ground or to your shins or on blocks. Exhale, forward fold. Press into your feet. Inhale, sweep all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back into a plank position. Always having the option to soften by bringing the knees down. Inhale, press the ground away. Exhale, slowly lower. Your shoulders are in line with your elbows, or take it all the way to the ground. Inhale to a baby cobra or up dog by engaging your thighs, firing up the thighs. Exhale, roll over the toes. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. What more can you do with this dog? Navel to spine. Shoulders away from the ears. As you are breathing in possibility. And then bend your knees, look forward, walk, step, or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, sink your hips low. Inhale, sweep your arms high to the sky for chair pose. And take a peek. If your knees are coming over your toes, pull them back into your chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low push-up. Inhale, baby cobra up dog. Exhale, back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right foot to the sky. Step it between your hands. Spin the back heel down. Check your heel to heel alignment. Inhale, lift up for warrior one. Looking to get both hips forward to your mat. Pulling the femur into the hip socket, making sure that that knee is out so you can see the big toe. Exhale, hands come through heart center. Take your hands back down to the mat, step back, take a flow, high plank to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left foot, step it between your thumbs. Spin the back heel down, check your foundation. Inhale, lift up for warrior one. Exhale, hands come back down, step it back, high plank to low plank. Inhale to up dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Bend the knees, look forward, walk, step, or lightly hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees, chair pose, thunderbolt. Breathing. And then take your hands to heart center and twist to your right. So that the outside of the tricep, twist over. Breathing, looking to stack one shoulder on top of the other. Breathing, always having the option to take it into a side arm balance, into a crow, if you have one. Keep breathing. Check in with your knees. Make sure the knees stayed together and one knee didn't come forward or back. Exhale, forward fold. Separate your feet, 2 fist distance apart. Find the big toes with the peace fingers to the inside of the big toe, yogi grip. Inhale, lengthen, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, bend the knees, ribs to thigh. Forward fold, elbows out to the sides. Breathe. Lift your tailbone up. Inhale, exhale, wiggle into it. Inhale, halfway left. Lift your toes, slide your hands all the way under for gorilla pose. Maybe even wiggle those toes, give your wrists a nice massage. Exhale, forward fold, even deeper. Working your legs to stay straight. But more importantly, the ribs are on the thighs, shoulders away from the ears. Shift the weight forward, so you're not shifting back. Should almost feel like you're gonna fall over. Shake that head, yes or no again. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, heel toe the feet back together. Bend the knees. Sweep the arms up. Chair pose, hands to heart center. And we're gonna take that twist the other way. So go ahead and take your revolved twist. Breathing. Want to take it into a side arm balance. Go right ahead. Work to your edge as you continue to breathe. Always breathing. And then exhale, forward fold one more time. Inhale, halfway left. Place your hands on your mat, step or jump out into a plank position. Exhale, lower down. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right foot up to the sky. Step it into your low lunge, keeping the back heel lifted. Inhale, lift up to high crescent lunge. Exhale, take your hands to heart center. And we're going to take that twist one more time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, take a twist. Looking to step. Upper shoulder underneath. Breathing. And then cartwheel your hands up and around for warrior two. Arms are in a T. So check in with your foundation. Do you have heel to heel alignment? Shift the weight to the back edge of your foot. Lift the inner arch. Check in with your hands. Is the back hand lower? Take a peek at it. Breathing. Inhale, lengthen through the waist. Exhale, right forearm to right thigh. Left arm comes up for extended side angle. Maybe even straighten that arm and use it as a pusher to open you up. You always have the option to take a half bind, full bind, breathing. So if you're taking a half bind, you go ahead and wrap it around the back so you can find the top of the thigh. Full bind, you want to keep the chest open. You lower the shoulder and you find your bind. If your chest is going down, maybe a half bind is enough. Sometimes less is more. As you continue to breathe in your extended side angle. And then exhale, gaze down, plant your hands, step it back, and take a flow. High plank to low plank. Inhale to up dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left foot. Step it through. Inhale, rise up, high crescent lunge. Breathing. Hands to heart center. Inhale for length. Exhale, twist. You can use your hand as a pusher. Use your elbow so that you can stack your shoulders. Always having the option to open the arms. Playing with your twist. Breathing. And then inhale, lift up. Exhale, open your arms to warrior two. Check in with your foundation, your legs, your shoulders. Breathing. Inhale, lengthen through the waist. Exhale, extended side angle. Reaching up and over, front forearm to front thigh. Then we begin to grow. Push out the knee. Check in. Inhale for length. Exhale, find a back bend in this. Open your heart. Breathing. Always breathing. The pose begins when you want to come out of it. If you find your inner mind, come back to your breath. And then exhale. Plant your hands down, step it back and take a flow. High plank to low plank. Inhale to up dog. Exhale back. Downward facing dog. Bend the knees. Look forward. Walk, step, or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up. Exhale, right hand comes under left, coming into eagle arms. Lift your elbows up, hands away from your face. Inhale, suck in your belly. Shift your weight into the left foot. Exhale, lift your right leg up as high as you can. Toes can be on the ground, the calf, or for a bind. Looking to stack the major joints in the body. Elbows over knees. Breathing. Always breathing. And then inhale, sweep all the way up. We have the other side to do. Exhale, left hand comes under right. Shift the weight into the right foot. Cross it over into your eagle. So the eagle has the strongest vision of any animal in the animal kingdom. So find your vision. If your eyes are wandering, your mind is wandering, your focus will be off. And if you fall, just come right back into it and find your vision, your presence. Inhale, sweep all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Coming into tree pose. Shift the weight into the left foot. Bring the right leg all the way up. If you have a challenge balance, you could always keep a toe down or lower on the calf. Hands to heart center. We're looking to open that knee up like a door hinge. Find your drishti, your gazing point. And then to challenge yourself, interlock your fingers, flip your palms up. Next, see if you can take your gaze up. And then see if you can close your eyes to see if you're truly in your bones. And then release your hands down, release your legs down, shake it out. Shift the weight into the opposite foot. Go ahead and take your knee up, find your balance. Find one place to stare at, find your tree. And envision, what type of tree are you? You can interlock your fingers, flip your palms. Maybe you're a tree waving in the breeze, or maybe you find stillness and be a tall oak. So as you press down, you reach up. And then hands come to heart center. Release your foot down and continue to breathe. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Place your hands, step back into a plank position. Inhale, push the ground away. Exhale, lower all the way down to the ground. And take your left ear to the mat, hands behind you. And just take a big inhale and let it out with a sigh. Ha, ha, ha. And then take your arms behind you. Exhale. Inhale, lift everything up. Lift your arms, lift your heart, lift your legs, toes are pointing straight back. Can you get your thighs a little higher off the mat? Exhale, right ear to the mat. Take a big inhale, let out a sigh. And then you have the option to take a locust again or bow. See if you can find one foot. See if you can find both. If one is your option, then reach your hand forward. Otherwise, find both. You can take one side or both. Take an exhale. Inhale, if you can find the ankles, do so. Flex the feet. Exhale, kick back. Look up. Breathing, squeezing your shoulders together. Inhale, exhale, and then release. Let it all go. We're going to do that one more time. So if you took one side, go ahead and take the other. You have the option of locust or bow. Here we go. Take an exhale. Inhale, lift up. Lift the heart. Keep kicking into your hands. And then release. Take your hands to the mat. Press back to child's pose. Just stretch it out, forehead to the mat. Breathe in. Always breathe in. And then inhale, come up. Swing your legs around. And go ahead and find the back of your knees and see if you can balance on your tail. If not, you just play with it. Otherwise, boat pose. See if you can get your shins parallel to the sky. And we don't want to sink our sails. Lift your sails up, soar. And then if you can, you straighten the legs. Hold your boat. Breathing. Working core strength. And then slowly lower your boat. Pontoon, and then to the earth. Take a big inhale and an exhale. Bend your knees so that your heels are by your sits bones. And then you have the option to take a block under your lower sacrum as you lift your feet straight up to the sky. Viparita Karate. Waterfall. Option to stay here and close your eyes and get the full benefit of this posture. Or if you want a little bit more, inhale, lift up, hands come to the lower back, elbows in, into full shoulder stance. Rotate your thighs in. So you're like a candlestick in a room with no breeze. Not swaying, not letting your feet move. Just be. And then you have the option to go into plow or deaf man's pose, whatever you wish. If you're going into plow, flex your feet, toes come down to the earth. The hands stay on the back unless the toes are on the ground. And if the toes are on the ground, interlock your hands and walk your shoulders in together to get a little bit more height in your plow pose. Breathing. And then if you're in plow, bend your knees around your ears, deaf man's pose. And place your fingertips on your mat and slow and controlled roll down one vertebrae at a time. Back, down. We all place our feet back down by our sits bones. And then allow your knees to fall to the right side. Open up your arms like the wings. If you want a little bit more, you can take the top leg and cross it over and take eagle legs. Come back to center, go the other way. So again, you can take eagle legs, or to soften, you straighten the bottom leg. Looking to press your shoulders down into the ground, ground down. But allow your knees, without force, just let gravity do the work. Inhale back to center. Straighten your legs to the corners of your mat. Hands flip up, palms up by your hips into your Shavasana. Breathe in. Allow your eyes to soften into their sockets. Allow the face to relax, all the muscles relax. And then allow that relaxation to go down the entire body. And stay here as long as you wish. I thank you for your practice today. Namaste.